The charge port component is not detected error in your Tesla Model Y means the charging system isn't recognizing a key part, which prevents charging. Specifically, it prevents the vehicle from charging because the system can't detect a necessary component. Here's what the charge port looks like on the Tesla Model Y. The error often involves three key components: the charge port latch, wiring harness, and ECU. This technical drawing shows the internal components of the charge port system. Tesla has addressed this issue with software updates and recalls, particularly for 2022 to 2024 models. Older models or those in harsh climates can still be affected. If your car is a 2022 to 2024 model, please be aware of the recall with INSA campaign number TS25-01. This is the recall notice from Tesla, affecting multiple models, including the Model Y. In the following sections, we'll show you how to troubleshoot this error. Let's break down the components. The charge port latch secures the charging cable and uses sensors to confirm connection. A faulty latch is the most common issue. The wiring harness connects the port to the ECU. Corrosion or damage disrupts communication. Finally, the ECU is the brain managing power flow. ECU failures are rarer. The system relies on CAN bus communication. Failure triggers the error message. Tesla's mobile app includes a charge port health diagnostic tool, allowing owners to self-check for errors. Begin with the fundamentals by ensuring the charging cable is fully inserted into the charge port. Check that it clicks securely into place and inspect the cable for any visible damage such as kinks, fraying, or corrosion on the connector. This basic check rules out simple connection issues that could cause the error. Next, clean the charge port to eliminate potential blockages. Use a soft, dry cloth to gently wipe away any accumulated dirt, dust, or debris from the port opening and surrounding area. Be careful not to insert anything sharp or use liquids, as this could damage the electrical contacts. To rule out external factors, try charging at a different Tesla supercharger or connect to an alternative wall connector. This helps determine if the problem is specific to the current charging station or cable, rather than the vehicle's internal systems. Execute a soft reset to resolve potential software issues. Press and hold both steering wheel buttons at the same time until the touchscreen powers off completely and then restarts automatically. This process can clear temporary glitches affecting the charging system. Check the Tesla mobile app for any pending software updates. Tesla frequently releases over-the-air updates that fix charging-related issues. If updates are available, ensure they are installed while the vehicle is parked and connected to Wi-Fi for the best results. If the charge port component error persists despite these initial troubleshooting steps, it indicates a more complex issue. At this point, proceed to advanced diagnostics focusing on the physical components like the latch, harness, or electronic control unit. Now let's inspect the charge port latch. Start by visually examining the area for any obvious issues. Next, gently test the latch movement to ensure it operates smoothly. If the latch feels stuck, use compressed air to clean out any debris from the mechanism. If the latch appears damaged and cannot be cleaned, it will need replacement. Use the correct part for your Model Y year. Now we'll examine the wiring harness, a critical component that can cause the charge port error if damaged. Begin with a visual inspection of the wiring harness. Carefully examine it for signs of corrosion, frayed wires, or loose connections that could interrupt the electrical signals. Focus on sections of the harness that are exposed to the elements. Environmental factors like moisture, salt, or temperature changes can accelerate wear and lead to failures. For a thorough diagnosis, use a multimeter to test the continuity of the wires. Consult your Model Y's specific wiring diagram to ensure you're testing the correct circuits and connections. When damage is identified, you may need to replace the entire wiring harness or repair specific sections. Professional harness replacement generally ranges from $300 to $700, depending on the extent of the work. ECU issues in Tesla Model Y are less common compared to latch or harness problems, but they can still occur. If you suspect an ECU fault, start by using Tesla's diagnostic software available through tools like TeslaMate or the vehicle's onboard diagnostics. Check for specific error codes related to the charge port component. A common code is P0A5F, which indicates the ECU cannot detect the charge port component. If you find ECU-related error codes, a reset or reprogramming of the ECU may be necessary to restore proper communication with the charge port system. This type of repair typically requires professional assistance from Tesla service centers or certified EV technicians who have the specialized tools and software. It's important to note that most ECU-related issues are covered under warranty. Remember that according to experts at Tesla Tech, 80% of charge port errors are actually related to the latch, not the ECU. Some Tesla Model Y owners have successfully implemented do-it-yourself fixes to address the charge port component error. One effective method involves applying dielectric grease to wiring connections, which creates a protective barrier against moisture and corrosion that can disrupt electrical signals. Regular maintenance is crucial for preventing charge port issues. Tesla recommends inspecting the charge port assembly every 10,000 miles to check for wear, debris, or early signs of corrosion. This proactive approach can catch problems before they trigger the component detection error. To protect the charge port latch mechanism, always insert charging cables gently and avoid forceful insertions. The latch contains sensitive sensors that can be damaged by rough handling, potentially leading to detection failures. Proper cable insertion technique helps maintain the integrity of the entire charging system. In cold climates where temperatures drop below freezing, additional precautions are necessary to prevent moisture buildup in the charge port. Consider using a charge port heater accessory or storing your Tesla in a heated garage overnight. These measures help maintain optimal operating conditions and reduce the risk of corrosion-related detection errors. A Reddit user successfully resolved their charge port error by applying dielectric grease to the wiring connections, preventing recurrence of the issue. This simple fix has become a community-recommended hack among Tesla owners, demonstrating the effectiveness of basic maintenance in addressing electrical component problems.